Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad. Good morning to you. How are you?
George Lopez joins us right now. George, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What lovely to talk to me, funny lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Chloe Bailey joins us. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore! James, Mark, Jacob, thank you so much for taking the time. Congratulations on the show.
Brad, I love your mustache, buddy. That is killer.
Look, man, I'm trying to be like you.
That is amazing, brother. I love it.
I appreciate it. You know what, though, James? Let me start with you because you're a Houston cat, just like me, born and bred. Obviously, the subject matter behind this show, Landman, is not foreign to us down here in the South, especially here in Houston. We had a team called the Oilers back in the day. How familiar, though, were you with the politics of really the industry that's depicted in the show?
You know, my father worked in the oil business in the 80s. I lived all over Texas. We moved all over West Texas. I lived in Midland, Round Rock, Houston, of course, Dallas area. And he was more on the analytical side of things, the computer science side of things. So that's all I really knew about this world was the analytical side that he would sometimes talk about. So the political parts of this, I knew nothing about, and we really in the show don't go into the politics of this. What we do is, and what Taylor does brilliantly, is just open up a window, bring up a mirror, and show a world to people, an insight into a world where you're a fly on the wall of what these roughnecks and their families do in that part of the world.
Well, yeah, I mean, and again, when I say politics, I mean like the inner workings of the business between everybody and the deals that are done and the deals that are made. And Mark, one thing that, and James just hit on it, that Taylor's so good at in every show that he puts together is that the audience never feels lost in the world that's laid out. We seem to always be able to follow along. When reading the script and kind of figuring out through those 10 episodes, were you right there along with everybody, really understanding the world?
Well, I was coming to understand it as every page. You learn it as you go, and the surprising things that happen. You don't expect certain people to blow up at certain times. You get to loving somebody, then they're gone. Which is life. But I was surprised to learn a lot more than I thought. Everybody thinks they know something about the oil business. But if you watch this show, you may find out what you didn't know.
That's right. Yeah.
And
you definitely do. You definitely do. And Jacob, you figure it out firsthand. And what your character does, like right off the rip, really figuring what a roughneck does out there in the field. To kind of talk to you about the experience of living in that character's shoes.
Yeah, it makes it real. You don't have to do a lot of acting, and on a Taylor Sheridan set, it is as real as it gets. We're there with the oil rig, and it's a functioning rig, so there's real danger involved. We had to go through the training and get the skills to make sure everyone's safe, and I would like to think we did a pretty good job of it.
100%.
But there was so many things to learn before you can step foot on that place. It is a dangerous thing, and hats off to the people who make it run every day and sacrifice so much so that we can get oil out of the ground. It's really a crazy thing.
You know, James, you talked about giving us a window into this world. When audiences watch Landman, what themes, though, of the show do you think are going to resonate the most with them? Because it's not just a show about the oil business.
No, it's a show about folks that are devoted to hard work, that are devoted to each other, that are devoted to taking care of their families and themselves and each other. You know, I think those themes, there's a through line through all of Taylor's shows where I think family is important and these new frontiers that he explores. You know, we haven't really seen a show like this anywhere in any medium about what it's like, you know, life on the patch, what it's like for a roughneck out there in the fields. And Taylor does it as authentically as anyone else could.
Well, you know what? The show is fantastic. I love it, not only being a Texan, but just loving what Taylor Sheraton's always able to do, and y'all bring the roles all to life. So congratulations again, and I appreciate y'all's time.
Thank you, sir. Keep that mustache up. Looks great.
I'm going to try to get on your level.
Go Cougars.
Maybe one day.